that loud.
Woo. Spider. Sex. Yeah. 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 The price I want for a show, you gon' need 3 promoters. I got the body from Jim Ellis, but I had switched the motor. I got these badass bitch running around this bitch named all the coders. Yeah. I just told her make a story. Yeah. I just bought all the Trojans. Yeah. I told her style my mix. I told her stop telling everything she seen and told her meet me at the Ritz. Let's go. I got baguettes in the back of my ring and I wasn't even trying to hit. I told her she gotta run to the team before she can talk to the league. Lamb chop, I just pulled up in some food. I told her mama tie all my shoes. Showed her 2 million cash, now she woozing. 20 watches and I'm still snoozing. I had came up out the trenches, then I had beat a few bodies like Boosie. She said you Merkle, my show you my coochie. I had the same to this bitch like Latusi. Yeah, 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 let's go. Bitch got a backwood on her nightstand, she must be fucking with Ghana. Yeah, I fuck with some fucking piranhas.
All the bitch Scotty, I got in my way, need somebody grow me a tree. Came out the hood in my trunk, got a hood now, crack out the car with no keys. Beat it, she for the street, need. Only one she got hit at the spinning knee. I feel a little rich this week, to influence my family to not be cheap. I told her FN on me, Carney she needs just a Glocky key. Do rollin' sissy, locked in seats. Me rollin' that coupe with a bucket seat. Got it up mud like a football clique. I use a drop out of that photo geek. Call it up plug and he know what I need. Stay underneath so we hardly speak. Yeah, home in New York counting money. Yeah, ain't the same man but I'm stunning. Yeah, one of these boys wanna love me. Yeah, now wifey didn't know love be dubby.
Yeah, yeah, woo, yeah, 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 let's go.
Bitch had an X stain on her jeans. I know she fucking with others.
Yeah, I fuck with slacks and we gonna eat rats and I came with some fucking piranhas. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. So welcome to another episode of God Bless My Dream. This is me, and I got a very, very special guest. Very, very special guest. I had to hunt her down a little bit, but she came through. And she goes by the name of Hannah.
What's up?
I appreciate you coming through, though. Really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's love. That's love. So we're going to get straight into it. So where are you from?
So originally I'm from California.
Yeah.
I grew up in Northern California, up in the Bay Area, and then I moved to Southern California, LA, and Orange County for the past 10 years. And just recently moved to Arizona. We got a dog barking in the background.
Yeah. We got the
puppy.
mascot.
Wants some attention.
Yeah. He want to be on the podcast too. He got something to say.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just recently moved to AZ back in September. So I've been here for about, 7 months now?
Yeah.
8 months? I don't even know. Yeah.
How you like it so far?
It's cool. One complaint I have is there's no ocean. So that's been hard for me, I'm not going to lie. But I'm super excited. I actually booked a little getaway for myself. It's actually my birthday next week. So I booked a little getaway to Malibu for a couple days. I'm gonna go see the ocean. I'm so excited. Yeah.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Malibu's nice too.
It is, yeah, super, super nice. So I'm excited to just be out there and oh my gosh, the ocean just speaks to my soul. That's the one thing that AZ is missing, but other than that, it's been cool here. I really, really do enjoy it.
Yeah. It would definitely be cool though if it was a beach to go to.
Right.
So are you a nature kind of person? You said
Absolutely.
The ocean
1,000%.
Yeah, so you really like to do the nature?
1,000%, yes.
I'm
obsessed.
I noticed you like to go on hikes too and stuff
I
like
love
that.
it. Yeah, all the time. I'm always chasing sunsets and views. Yeah.
That's what's up. That sounds like a dream.
It is. Yeah. I mean, nature is life, it's the one thing that we still have that God created. Everything else is man-made.
Yeah.
So to me, being in nature, it's where I connect with God the most.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that. You don't hear that too often. And she posts a lot of motivational things on her page, but we'll get to that soon. But before we get into all that, how long have you been doing fitness? Like, how long you been on this fitness journey?
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like I've been doing fitness pretty much my whole life. I always joke because, like, when I was younger, I would have my friends come over and I would always make up like obstacle courses and stuff for us to do, and they would be like, "Why we gotta do this? Like, we want to play like video games." I was just always active.
Yeah.
So I think
you
it was
like a
always
tomboy a little bit.
A little bit. I have two brothers, so I think maybe a bit. I was all into sports and stuff growing up, so I was always active. And then I really started getting super interested in it in high school. I started going to the gym and kind of getting more into like lifting and just looking up stuff online and all of that. So then college, I got my degree in kinesiology, and from after that went on to personal training.
Can you explain what that is?
What
that
kinesiology
degree?
is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I know,
it's
but
a big word.
Yeah, very big word.
Pretty much, it's just like the study of the body.
Oh, okay.
So it's like physiology, anatomy, like all that stuff.
Oh, that's what's up. So this is like, that's your field. So fitness and your degree goes hand in hand.
Yes. Yes.
That's what's up.
I'm always hesitant to say that because I'm like, I don't remember shit from school. Like, it's funny because I've learned more just through experience than, I mean, this could be a whole other thing, but just the education system's so fucked. But it was super interesting, but like, I just I can't sit here and like name off all the things that I've like learned, you know what I mean? But it was an interesting thing to major in. It was really cool we got to look at like dead bodies and stuff like that. So that was definitely different.
That's real cool. And what school did you go to again?
I went to a small school called Chapman. It's in Orange in California.
That's what's up. So with the fitness, do you train any people, or do people hit you up for like different things to do whenever they're in the gym, or maybe some diet plans or nutrition plans and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I'm actually on a team of coaches. It's called From the Ashes Fitness. So we do all the fitness, nutrition, like workout plans and stuff. We have an app that we all do it through. So on the app, you get like video tutorials, you get like your whole workout plan, so you can go in the gym and not have to guess like what you're doing. And then we also give them like their macros. So if you're not familiar with macros, like carbs, fat, protein, you have specific goal numbers that you want to meet every day. So we give them that. We give them like sample meal plans, recipes, all the things. But we also really preach the importance of mindset, self-love. Like, it's so much more than just like fitness, right? Just like what you do in the gym or what you eat. A lot of it has to do with, you know, like how you feel about yourself and like your connection with yourself and your mindset and your boundaries and all of those things. So we throw all of that into our clients as well and make sure that, you know, they're not only leveling up in like their bodies, but like their mind and their soul as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's really cool though, cause I guess that makes sense. Like if you're not like really feeling the best, then you really can't expect to get a great results when working out, cause you kind of gotta feel it too. You really gotta feel good about it, right? Cause I'm sure, like you were saying, I don't know, I guess maybe depression or whatever could maybe slow down your results a little bit, cause you're not really into it, or how does that play a part?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we put such an emphasis on it, because, I mean, like for me, for example, I used to compete in bodybuilding and I would have so many.
Did you win? You win a lot?
I did.
Oh, you strong.
I did. But
when the last time you got in a fight? No, that's all.
It's not even about that.
I'll ask you that later.
It's not even about that. I've never gotten in a fight before. But yeah, so in bodybuilding competitions, like the goal is to basically be as lean as possible. So I was at like 8% body fat. It was pretty wild. It literally had like no energy. Like it's not a sustainable look to like maintain, which is why it's actually a very like unhealthy sport. But a lot of females would see me as like this perfect like bikini body, and they're like, oh my God, I want to look like you, all these things. And so it was hard for me, and I stopped competing, not only for this reason, but this was a part of it. Like, I didn't want females to look at that and be like, oh, that's the image that I need to look like. I need to look like that in order to be considered fit, because I honestly felt like shit for the most part. And I only did it for the competition. But like I said, it's not sustainable to like be like that low in body fat just throughout life. And so going back to, you know, the whole like mindset, depression, energy thing, it's like, if like that was probably quote unquote the best I've ever looked, as far as like, this is the image that society portrays as like fit and beautiful and right. Like, it's like this perfect bikini body, but yet like I was super unhealthy and I felt like shit most of the time, you know, because I was just so low energy, because you're eating so little calories. You're in such a high deficit of like, you have to burn so much more than you're intaking. You're constantly like hangry, and like I had such an attitude. I felt so bad for my boyfriend at the time, but like,
you get mad at him. I'm like, I'm hungry
all the time. I'm like, yo, don't fuck with me right now. Like, I need my food. Yeah. So that just gives you an example of like, you know, I was probably, like I said, in the best shape, quote unquote best shape that I've ever been, if people would just look at me, you know, like look at an image of me, but internally, like, I was not good. Like, I struggled a lot, like, and this is something I've actually worked on. So I haven't competed in 4 years, and I'm finally in a place of like, I actually love my body now. And I'm about like 25 pounds heavier, you know, but it's like, I'm finally accepting, you know, this is like healthy, and like I actually like the way I look now. When you're that low, when you see your body like that lean and that small, you get like body dysmorphia, and you start to look at yourself like, oh, I only look good if I'm this small. You know, it really messes with your mind.
Oh, wow.
So that's why, like, with, you know, our coaching program, we stress the importance of mindset so much, because your body can look a certain way, but if your mindset isn't on the same level, like, you're always going to look at yourself and think you look like shit, like, no matter what, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very inspiring.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, seriously, it really is, you know? Is there anything you would like to say to that girl or even that boy who stresses a lot looking in the mirror? Because we are living in the era that surgery is on the rise, or not even on the rise, it's here. You know, it's very common. So what do you have to say to people who, you know, just feeling down about themselves, and they kind of want to get into fitness, but they don't know how to start?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to me, like, fitness has never really been, I guess I did kind of start in fitness because I wanted to look a certain way, but I quickly found out that it was much more than that. And it's always been like my therapy. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. Not because I'm like, oh, like, do this so you can look good. Like, yes, that comes with it. And when you look good, you feel good. But also, you need to feel good first. So I preach fitness because it's helped me so much, just through so much, like through stress, through overwhelm, through like really hard challenges in my life. And I think a lot of people just look at like the outside of it, like, oh, well, I want to look like this. So, but, oh, that's too much work. So I'm just going to go like the easy route and like get surgery or like whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's like you're missing the whole point of fitness, which is the mental piece of it. And I think if people just went into it with that concept of like, okay, I'm going to do this for me. Like, I'm going to do this because like I love myself and I love my body and like I want to feel my absolute best, then they would approach it differently instead of approaching it like, oh my gosh, like I have to burn all these calories and like I have to like get snatched and like I have to look like this. And that's just what society has told us is like, you know, that's how you should look. But if you do it for you and you really connect to like, why are you doing this? Like what is driving you to do this for you?
Yeah, to work out.
Like, exactly. Like, that's such a better approach. And when you do it that way, like, you're going to get so much more out of it.
So it seemed like, you know, one of the first things I see people do when they get into the gym is they hit the treadmill. So Is the treadmill really a successful routine in order to create weight loss? Or is it a way where, you know, I don't know, they're trying to get smaller? Is that a way to do it, or are they kind of wasting their time a little bit? Or is that the wrong place to start?
I mean, there's so much, like, it really depends. There's so many factors. That's very, like, a general question. I don't like to say anything is good or bad. I think any type of movement is always good, right? So it really depends on your goals, like the context of it all, right? Like, if you're just walking on the treadmill mindlessly, I mean, I don't know. Like,
I've seen it done. People come in the gym for like, just do the treadmill, that's it, and leave.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Like, that's how I always look at it. Like, I think a lot of people, like, hate on, and I'm not saying you're hating on anyone.
I am being a hater.
A little bit.
I will own that.
But you know how they make all those gym videos now where people are, like, making fun of people, like, oh, what is this person doing on this machine, and, like, all these TikTok videos and stuff. And to me, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, they're in the gym. They're trying. Like, give them some credit. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that don't even have a gym membership. They don't even step foot in the gym. So
that's true.
At least that person, they're trying. You know what I'm saying? So I give them credit.
Shout out to Hannah. She made all the treadmill people very happy.
But I will say, on the other hand, the treadmill will not get you the results. Just the treadmill.
Not just the treadmill.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm right a little bit.
Yeah, I had to give you some credit.
Okay, that's what's up. That's love.
I
so
got you.
do you got any specific goals that you looking for? Because I know you said that you kind of do it now as it's just something you really like to do. So have you already kind of, it sounds like you kind of conquered every goal. You know, you did the bodybuilding. Now you're in a body you're saying that you successfully feel comfortable in. So is there really any goals? It's just really just part
absolutely.
Of your day?
No, I think both. Like, I definitely think I'm in a place where, you know, I feel good with myself, but like, I never like to be stagnant, because when you get stagnant, you get comfortable, like, that's when you stop growing. So and fitness is so broad, like, there's so much. You can always be learning and growing. It's not like you get to a place where you're like, okay, I've conquered it, you know? Like, okay, yeah, I've competed, I've done that. You know, I kind of am going down, like, a different route now where I'm really focused on more so, like, mobility and flexibility, and I've just done so many years of bodybuilding that my body's just, like, very tight, and, like, I don't want to be, you know, like, hurting or stiff at all. Like, as I'm getting older, I want to be able to move and just feel good in my body. Yeah. So that's kind of just more where my focus is, and
as you should.
Yeah, just making sure to, like, get movement in daily, you know, however that looks. Like, I love being outside. Like I said in the beginning, I love nature. So
you're good at handstands too, I see.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. That is a goal of mine. I'm trying to get good at handstands.
Yeah, so. You don't even need the wall. I seen one of them. I was like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Some days are better than others, you know, but I'm getting there. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know, you make it so fun. You know, you make it. You know, it's just, I like positivity out of it. I feel like some people don't have that same positivity with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, that's what my focus is. Like, fitness gets to be fun. So, like, I don't like putting any, like, boundaries around it. Like, oh, I have to get in the gym and do this. Like, I've never been someone to follow, like, a structured plan. Like, I personally just don't like it. I think that is a way to get, you know, certain results. Like, I did that for a long time when I was competing and stuff, because I was working towards one specific goal. But now I'm like, okay, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing and, like, really feel good about it. And, like, fitness gets to be fun, you know? Like, you can literally do whatever you want. Like,
that's true.
Yeah, it's like a playground. You go in the gym and you just fuck around. Like,
and you look better than you did when you came in.
Exactly.
That's what's up. So I also see on your page you post a lot of motivational videos, you know, like I see it's kind of different than others, you know, which is kind of cool. You know, when you post like when you post your fitness videos, you have motivational speaking behind it. You know, is there a specific place where that came from? Because I do see that in your not bio, but your captions, you always have like a lot of wise words, like keep going. You know, I understand what it feels like to be down. You know, I think one of the videos you had, you were kind of being a little emotional a little bit in it. And you know, I just thought it was so cool. That's why I wanted to ask, because, you know, I feel like a lot of people don't show their growth, and I thought that's so cool that you were strong enough to put it out there.
Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I just look at it like we're all here for a purpose, and I think social media, like, it's supposed to be social, right? Like, I think we've kind of lost that human connection piece. And if there's anything that I can do with, you know, the platform that I have, like, I want to be able to just help anyone and help people know that, like, they're never alone, because I think that's something a lot of us struggle with. And in this day and age, when we have all these social platforms, but yet a lot of us feel very alone. And, like, I know how that feels, and I'm sure you do as well. You know, we've all felt that way at one point, and we will continue to feel that way, you know? And so if I can speak to the person that's feeling that and help them know that, you know, like, I can understand where they're coming from, and, like, I can connect with them, like, and make them feel better about that feeling and make them feel not alone, then I just look at that like, okay, cool, like, I've done my job, you know?
100%. And, you know, for those that don't know specifically what we're talking about, please check out her page for more details behind it, because I think it's really a remarkable story. It's Hannah_fit, right?
Hannah Rose _fit. Yeah.
Hannah Rose _fit. But, yeah, it's really a great story. So for those who are wondering, she has a couple videos of talking about specifically of what happened and her growth from it. And, you know, I just think that's just really good, because I feel like a lot of people be hurting, you know.
Absolutely.
like we'll just, for lack of better terms, the industry. You know, I feel like when people be involved with the industry and stuff, you know, I feel like it's you meet great people, and you make great money. But I feel like a lot of people tend to forget about how that makes them feel internally. So, you know, I feel like that was a great story. So
yeah,
you know,
thank
shouts
you.
out for that. And whoever wants to know, check her page out. But moving forward, so what's your future fitness goals? Like, do you plan to stay with the team that you're with now? Do you eventually plan to maybe start a Hannah Rose Fit company yourself? I don't know, maybe selling T-shirts or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I mean, right now, no, I'm good. Like, I plan to stay with my team. I was doing things kind of like by myself for a while, and I just don't feel like I'm cut out for that. Like, I don't like doing things alone. Like, I love, you know, being with myself, doing things alone. But, like, as far as, like, business wise, like, I like doing things with people. I like making an impact with others. I think it's so much more powerful. And I don't know what that saying is, but it's like with one person can do this. So with
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But, like, with more people, you can make a more powerful impact. So I'm super grateful. I just joined on with this team back in March. It's been, like, the best decision. And it's crazy because, like, it's something that I feel like I've been praying for that I didn't know that I was praying for, but, like, God blessed me with it, and I'm just so fucking grateful. So it's been amazing. I love it. I love all the other coaches. Like, we're really creating, like, just a great impact right now. So that's kind of just my focus.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I'm open to whatever, but yeah, I'm just kind of riding that wave right now. Exactly. Yeah.
So you already growing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
A lot. Yeah.
Imagine what the next 7 months
It's wild. It's so crazy to look back and just see how much, you know, things have changed. It's really crazy. Life is wild.
I think, you know, you're on the right journey, and it seems like you're living your purpose. You know, when I see you ready to smile, and that just shows me that, you know, you accepted peace, or you got peace going for you in your life. So, you know, I just want to commend you to keep doing you.
Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you popping up doing the show with me
one time.
Yeah, there's something else you
absolutely.
want to digress?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, unless you had any other questions or anything else you wanted to cover.
No, but this part I will do a shout out. We want to say shout out to FuelToFit. Come down to 1900 East Apache Boulevard. They got prep meals, they got smoothies, iced coffees, pastries, you name it, they got it. And if you into fitness,
balls.
Yeah,
protein balls are the best.
Oh yeah, for real?
They're so good. You haven't
I
had
ain't
them?
even tried. No, they're good.
Oh my God, they're my favorite.
I gotta try those out. Well, thank you again. This is me. Thank you again, Hannah, so much for coming through.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and where can they find you at? Can they find you on Instagram and TikTok?
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I think that's pretty much all.
So it's
Yeah.
Hannah Rose _fit for Instagram.
And TikTok.
Oh, it's the same thing for TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for sure. Thank you
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Thank you.
All right, y'all.